195 metres and 2 clean breaks. Adam Walton, 43 tackles, 14 of which were marker tackles, 107 metres. He's going well this year. Him and George Griffin have really impressed me.
Yeah.
You got to give them credit as much more tougher and resilient players than you were expecting them to be.
Maybe they developed
assets to this Salford squad, which I wasn't expecting them to be as much as they are.
This is one of the things I've noticed about Salford now that Tim Sheens has been more heavily involved and kind of had an off-season with them as well, and is also helping to mould Ian Watson, is that some of these players that were kind of in the background for them as like, this young lad could be alright, because Carl Foster had a bit of a poor start to the game, but he's played well as well in recent weeks. I feel like
Ryan Lannon's another this season.
I feel like there's some of these kind of these sort of bit part players that Salford had last season that never really got a look in, or didn't really perform well, have actually stepped up a gear this year, and that's part of the reason why they're doing so well.
I'll tell you what, they're going to have to do some magic if they're going to turn that Josh Wood into a Super League halfback, though.
Jesus, is he that ranger?
Yeah, I'm not on his train yet, but best luck to him.
See how he goes. Yeah, he was making his debut, wasn't he? And it was
no, it wasn't.
Was he not?
Yeah, he played about 6-7 games last year.
Did he?
A hooker.
Never seen him play before.
I've seen him play 4 times at least.
Fair enough. Well, at least he was out in daylight.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Probably got some sort of melanoma now, but okay. Fan reviews then. Tom Ackley 99. Can we take a moment to appreciate Nick Scruton chasing out? Oh, it was Michael Dobson chasing down, not Junior Sal. Forgive me.
Well, Michael Dobson played half the game on one leg, so that's kind of
maybe that's why. I was surprised at the chair. I'll take something away.
Take some glass off that.
It does, doesn't it? Really.
No, it was still great. It was still great.
Nick Scruton.
It was still great.
Nah, it's shit. I hate him. Owen Hughes. Game was boring live. Two knackered. You what?
Alice. We like Alice.
We do like Alice Scruton, don't we? Game was boring live. 2 knackered teams playing poor rugby. Salford played the poorer. Match day experience was excellent again, though. Had the honour of taking my nephews to the game. They loved it. Player came over for pictures with the kids that made their day. Happy kids with a grumpy uncle.
Oh, that's nice.
It was pleasant, isn't it? And this was that game where you saw Junior Sal and the and the Wakefield players as well were taking pictures with the kids afterwards as well, which I saw on social media.
Well, they always do, these players, to be fair.
Yeah.
At the Good Friday game, Dan Sargentson, he hadn't been announced yet, had it, but he obviously knew he was going.
Right.
He stopped with about 20 or 30 Wigan fans to take selfies with him when he was walking off after the game.
Yeah. I'd do that every week if I was a professional rugby league player. You couldn't get me off the pitch doing that.
That to me tells me that he's in it for this season, even though he's not in it for the long haul. Yeah. So, he wants to give something back to the fans.
Of course, he's still a professional, isn't he, at the end of the day? And Wigan showed some faith in him as a youngster.
About that, yeah
absolutely.
Just as Salford shouldn't have any concerns about their players who got involved in those fracas as being problems.
No, they're not problems.
I think
family men.
Junior Sal isn't a problem.
No, of course he's not.
No.
Where was I? Andy Barca. Salford look a poor team without the spouse abuser. Chester, however, is instilled fight in Wakey, and they look a million times better than last year. Diane LBW. Salford never really recovered after that first 10 minutes and couldn't cope with the loss of Carney. I thought Salford looked tired throughout, but Wakefield looked full of energy. Good win for Wakey and for Chris Chester. I will give the final word on this one to Brian Davies, who said it was a great result for Wakey. 3 out of 3 over Easter is a brilliant effort. The Trin spirit is back. Hard work and graft, making the best of what we've got. Max Jarrett and Tom Johnson doing really well for Trin, and the sort of the player we'll build our future on when you sell them and take the money, I suppose is what I mean.
I'd love Tom Johnston to be at Wigan next year. Andy made a good point. Old coward fists is a big miss, but I think what they need to do is play O'Brien and Eccles together.
Yeah.
And
I just assumed that's what they do, but they haven't done.
Yeah, they did in one of the games.
Yeah.
Huddersfield, I think?
Possibly.
No. Yeah, Huddersfield. Yeah.
I have to take your word for it. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Catalan.
So, down in the south of France, then it was Catalan Dragons 21. Another, slightly more. It wasn't as pointless a drop goal, was it? But it was a 21 points to 8 victory over the Widnes Vikings. Widnes looking pretty average in this one, I would say. And
no, the drop goal was important at the time. They scored another try after it, didn't they?
They did.
Elwar slammed it down.
They did. I knew you'd get excited about your boyfriend. Can we put to bed how you pronounce his name? Is it Elwar or is it Eloy? Because I think it's Eloy.
It's Elwar.
Are we sure?
It's Elwar. Elwar.
Elwar Pelissier.
Yeah.
Eloy Pelissier.
You don't say oi, you say we.
I don't know, but yeah, okay. I'm just trying to put it to bed.
Although it's not the
I
same.
always feel uncomfortable. It always feels weird saying Elwar.
Look, next time I embrace him,
if there was an S at the end, I'd be more keen to say Elwar.
next time I have a cuddle,
I'll find out. Let's see if they're getting it right. Yeah. Okay. Either way,
I'm going Elwa.
I'm just going to go Eloy then. Eloy Policio. No, it's got to be Elwa. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he got a good try, didn't he?
21-8.
And everyone was bumming Dave Taylor.
God, it was a typical Catalan game on TV, weren't it?
It worked great. It
John Baller, Holly.
Mark Adams, I rolled over for a nap in the second half. I was lying here watching it. To be fair, I was properly hungover.
It got excited. It got a bit exciting in the second half.
But I just, it hadn't been exciting enough. I just sort of,
Well, Vinny de Paul got a try.
Listen to this.
A try, 110 metres and 2 clean breaks. So good performance from him. Patty Richards got a try on 124 metres. Elwa Polissier got a try and had 41 tackles as well, and managed to take all the stick he could over the airwaves from Barry and Terry. But at the same time,
they were all absolutely bumming Dave Taylor.
Well, he had
a good game.
He played in the second row. He set up a try with a kick.
He did, yeah. He was offloading.
He didn't set up the try with a kick. He picked up from the kick. Sorry.
Yeah, and he put a couple of little kicks in as well. Didn't he
set up Pat Richards' try, didn't he, with an offload?
Yeah.
So he had a try, 2 try assists, and 151 running metres in this game, and he didn't look knackered.
Yeah.
That was what amazed me the most. I can't recall if he played the whole 80. I think he might have done. But he certainly didn't look knackered.
But he looks better in that well. The
last time Dave Taylor didn't look knackered was probably when he played for Brisbane about 7 years ago.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Honestly, he didn't look... I can't stress this enough. He didn't look knackered.
Yeah, was it just that Widnes didn't really make him work then?
Well, they put 5 or 6 in every tackle.
Well, yeah, true, they did have to work, yeah. Well, let's give credit where it's due then.
He was outstanding. He made up for the loss of Todd Carney in attack, single-handedly almost. For Widnes, Matt Whitley had 54 tackles, 10 of which were marker tackles, which I'd say is him tackling well above his weight there, really. Good effort by the young lad. Manesi Manawakofoa, he was the player I thought was going to turn it in that first spell of the second half. 117 metres, 3 successful offloads. I thought he was going to turn it for Widnes, and he couldn't quite. I think he had one too many, and one of his offloads turned into an error.
Yeah.
And I think that was it then.
Can I address something else that is terribly minute and pointless, but has pissed me off for years?
Go on.
Commentators not pronouncing Manawakofoa correctly, and just going with Manu Kafoa.
But you can't pronounce Elwa.
I will hold my hand up and say that there's a double standard at play, but it's just irritating me.
And I can't pronounce any fucking Polynesian name.
But there's an O in it. I'm certain it's got to be Manawakofoa.
Yeah, well,
got to be. Anyway.
Yeah.
There you are.
The simplest way is to spell it a bit phonetically, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Well, look, Widnes is still missing Kevin Brown. I mean, that much is clear for me. As good as the other young halfback is when he comes in, yeah, Tom Gilmore. When Gilmore comes in,
yeah,
he's a skillful, talented, good player, but he's not Kevin Brown, and they do miss him because they don't split the half.
Gilmore to me is a poor man's Joe Mellor, and what they need is a poor man's Kevin Brown. Yeah,
I agree. Okay, so fan views then. Alan Walker, so it was a pretty sad game. He's a Catalan fan. We were scrappy. Richards is well past it. Bosk should kick a goal. Fat touchy up against Thompson was never a fair fight. Like watching the big kid in the under-8s. Koenig's got tough away trip as game 3. Not fair, really. Mark Butler, so it was a disappointing week or so. It looked challenging, but it does feel like the defeats to Catalan and Saints are two, where a couple of teams that look less than the sum of their parts have beaten Widnes without being forced to do their maximum to do so. I'm hopeful that it isn't part of a slide, but certainly an opportunity wasted. Andy Barca said it was a good effort by a weakened Widnes side, but that Catalan pack went on form is possibly the best in the league. Taylor was exceptional, and even Mason looks interested. If they keep performing away from home, they could easily make the top 4. Paul O'Brien, not a bad performance from the Vikings, still need to cut out the mistakes. Thoughts, Will lacked ideas in attack. We lacked ideas in attack. And Diane LBW, so it was a tough game for the Vikings, but they really did well to stick to the task for as long as they did, given their injuries. On balance, I think the Dragons just about deserved their win, but without Dave Taylor, they wouldn't be as good.
I'm seething. I'm sat here with growing anger towards Alan. Now, I enjoyed his beautiful city last weekend. It threw plenty of
because he says that Pat Richards is past it. You can't slag off Pat Richards, Alan.
Did he not score a try?
He did score a try.
His kicking wasn't perfect, but he was from out wide. Look, Is Superman?
Yeah, yeah.
I fucking love Pat Richards.
Okay. Final game of the weekend was a points fest over at the Menderhose Jungle, with Castleford coming out 38 points to 34, winners over Huddersfield.
I listened to this one on the radio, and with about 15 minutes to go, I think it was, JD goes, if you were a betting man, I'd tell you to put your money away, because I've got no idea what's going to happen.
Well, this is it. I mean, I don't know a tremendous amount about this. I've only seen some of the tries.
Well, for a start, Huddersfield, McGilvery's hat-trick try was never a fucking try in anyone's book. He dropped it, surely. I haven't scrutinised it. I've only watched the highlights on the website. It felt like he dropped it to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, either way, well done, got a hat-trick. It was going one way and then the other, one way and then the other. But basically, the biggest thing to take from this is an injury-depleted Castleford side managed to beat a tackle bag-depleted Huddersfield side.
Fair enough. The one thing I recall out of this is the Mike McMeekin try assist. That was amazing. That one I did offload.
Yeah, and to be honest,
great for a big guy.
Mike McMeekin's name kept coming up in commentary whenever something exciting happened. He was always sort of central to it. Yeah. Jai Hitchcock though got 3 tries, 120 metres, 3 clean breaks. Mike McMeekin 2 tries, 1 try assist, that excellent offload you talked about, and 2 clean breaks. Jake Webster with a try assist, 104 metres, and Andy Lynch, the irrepressible,
evergreen,
unaging 149 metres from the legend.
And he's got a big dick. Sorry.
It goes on forever, I've heard.
Yeah, much like him. Okay, how did Huddersfield get on there?
Well, Jerry got 3 tries, 110 metres, 2 clean breaks. Leroy Cudjoe inside him. He's had an impressive Easter period if the Giants haven't, in attack anyway. Cudjoe with 2 tries, 2 tries, 9 tackles, 108 metres, 3 clean breaks. He was a threat. Sam Rapira, who didn't understand the Easter schedule when he signed for Huddersfield, but managed to get through it anyway. Right. And the Super League website finally found a picture of him, not his brother, which means he gets to own who he is on the website. Sam Rapira with a try and 106 metres, and Mike Lawrence with a try assist, 42 tackles, 10 of which marker tackles.
Sorry, did Sam Rapira,
our buddy Mike, back in the stats round?
Did Sam Rapira say something about the Easter schedule then?
Basically, he didn't realise he had to play so many games so close together.
Shit. Well, he does now. Okay, we got a fun review from this. It was our friend Craig Malson who got in touch. He said, "Hey, Mark and Tom, Craig the expat cast fan."
No, Tom. Read what's written in front of you.
Oh no, look at this. Hey, Mark and Tom, Craig the Repack cast fan here. What I get, he must be back in the country.
He is, yeah. He sent me a message sort of, I think, the week before last.
Right.
I haven't...
I recall him sending something to me as well.
But basically, he's up for a meet-up at some point.
Oh, fantastic.
If we can get it together.
Well, yeah. I wonder how long he's back in the country for.
Is it back in the country till at least the end of April, I believe.
Oh, well, we can put something together, can't we? I'm absolutely
Is it the Wigan Cast game on the 15th
of
April? So I don't know how.
Is that next weekend?
It's a week on Friday.
Perfect. Well, I could be free for that.
So I don't know if I'll be able to. I just need to figure things with work, see if I can leave early to try and catch a beer with him before and see if his plans line up.
Well, if you can, I'll be bang up for coming because I won't have Erin that weekend.
That was interesting for everyone. It wasn't me, you and Craig. What did Craig have to say, Tom?
He said, "Hey, Mark and Tom, Craig the Repack cast fan here. What a game. Guts and determination from a team with over half its regulars missing. Never have I heard a ref get booed so much when a home team won this game. Bentham was abysmal."
There you go.
There you go. Right, so there's a few games there that we've talked about. What was how did things? I was going to say
exhausted.
Yeah, thank you everyone. That's a Super League.
We're going to set a new record of length of show as well, aren't we? It's going to get. I think it's going to get 3 hours.
You reckon?
Yeah, 3 hours here.
Right, look, it's 10:30, isn't it? What time did we start recording?
It's 8:15.
Holy smokes! Right, so we're not doing a tale of the round, but tell us how prediction results.
Well, I could do a tale of the round actually, because it was the least errors and least penalties in any round of Super League so far this season. If my numbers that I quickly checked this morning were correct.
This weekend just gone.
Yes,
fair play.
But anyway, we both went 8 of 18 over the predictions during the Easter period.
But to be fair, I'm going to say
everyone else is shit too.
This weekend fucked everyone up.
No, but
Friday night fucked everyone.
All it did. Hull beating Warrington, Wakefield winning at Leeds,
Wakefield winning,
Huddersfield being Huddersfield.
Yeah.
I said fuck Huddersfield. I didn't fuck them hard enough, did I?
No.
They fucked themselves hard enough.
But the thing is now, predicting results, I keep thinking they're going to have to come good. They're too many.
No.
I know, exactly. It's hard work, isn't it?
No. Replace the Hudders with Wake, swap them around. That's how I'm doing my predictions from now on.
Right. Fair enough.
So 8 of 18 for us, but to be honest, lots of other people did quite poor as well. In Super Brew, Elliot Wrench took the yellow cap this weekend.
Hey.
He sits second overall behind the